Hi lovely, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mercy. If you're new to this channel, thank you very much for stopping by. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And to my returning subscriber, hey family, I see you all. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this hair bonnet. Now this is a single layer bonnet. It's not reversible, okay? It has the strap at the back, so it doesn't have an elastic. Okay, now this is one hair bonnet you want to have in your closet. If you want to see how I made this hair bonnet, just sit back, relax, and let's dive right into the video. I'm going to make use of this 1 meter satin fabric and this African print strap fabric. It measures 63 inches by the length and 3 inches by the width. So I grabbed the strap fabric and then I folded it into half, pin it down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shape off the edge, okay? But feel free to leave it this way, but I want mine to be a little bit pointed, so that's the point of this procedure, okay? So I place it this way and then I grab my measuring tape and measure down 3 inches. So from that 3 inches point, I'm going to cut it off in a slant form, okay, because I want it to be a little bit pointed, okay? You can leave it square that way, but this is how I want mine to be, okay? So just trim it out. And after doing that, this is what it looks like, okay? I'm going to take it out and then I grab the satin fabric. This is the right side and this is the wrong side, okay? Now I want mine to be 10 inches and half. You can make use of any length of your choice. You can make use of 14, 15, 17, depending on your preference, depending on the fullness you want, okay? But I want mine to be 10 and half inches. So I've measured about 11 inches there and folded it over, okay? So I go ahead and adjust it. After adjusting it, I'm going to measure another 11 inches, okay? Measure another 11 inches and then from that 11 inches point, I folded it over again. Now this is on a fold of 4, okay? So this is it. I lay it down, adjust it nicely. Can you see what I'm doing there? So after adjusting it, now I'm going to start from this other end. Can you see the end that is not open? Other ends are open, but this particular point is not open, okay? So I'm going to start from that point and measure my 10 and half inches. You can make use of 12, 14, 17, depending on your preference, okay? So I measure 10 and half inches and use my chalk to mark it all round. I move the tape, I mark, I move the tape, I mark, and then I'm going to connect the line together. Please don't be like me, make use of your curved ruler to connect the line, okay? If you're not comfortable using your hand to connect it, just make use of your curved ruler, okay? So I connected the line all together and then I'm going to grab my scissors and cut it out. After cutting it out, we have a full circle right here. So I'm going to fold it over this way, go to one corner of this circle and then grab my measuring ruler and mark 3 inches and then half an inch this way, okay? So I'm going to connect it together. So I grabbed my scissors and cut it in a slant form, okay? Open it up, this is what we have. So I'm going to measure 3 inches here and then 3 inches here. That is 6 inches, okay? So I'm going to cut out 7 inches length and then 1.5 inch by the width. So I'm going to use this to hem the slant, okay? To hem the slit, the opening we left there. So I'm going to use this to hem it, right? So I grab that little piece and then I'm going to place it on this circle. The right side of the little piece, I'm going to place it at the back of the circumference of the circle, okay? So place the right side on the wrong side and then pin it all through that slit. Pin it down. After pinning it down, I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and use it to hem the slit, okay? So I've done that and this is what it looks like. Just take it to the iron and iron it down. Can you see that? Okay, set that aside and then grab this other piece, the strap, fold in 1/4 inch, then 1/4 inch, iron it down and then fold it into half again and iron it all the way down, nice and flat. I've gone ahead and done that. This is what I have. So I'm marking out the midpoint of this particular piece. So I folded it into half and got the midpoint. Okay, now measure the circumference of your head. Mine is 24 inches, so 24 divided by 2 is 12 inches. I'm going to mark out 12 inches from the middle of this strap fabric all the way down. So I marked out 12 inches. Now remember, this is on a fold of 2, so when you open it up you have 24 inches, right? So this is it. This is the 12-inch mark, and then this is another 12-inch, which is a total of 24 along. Okay, so this is it, the midpoint, right? What I'm going to do next is I'm going to grab this circle right here and then fold it into half to get the midpoint of this circle as well. So I marked the midpoint. I open it up this way and then I'm going to grab the strap. I'm going to get the midpoint of this strap and place it midpoint to midpoint. So place it midpoint to midpoint. I put in about 1/2 inch of the circle into the strap and then pin it down. Now I'm going to start making the pleats. You really have to be patient with this pleat. You know, this is a satin fabric, so it is quite tricky to do this particular stage now, so you have to take your time. Okay, so if you make a pleat, you put in about 1/2 inch into the strap and then pin it down. You do this, you pin, you make a pleat, you pin. This is what you're going to do all through. So this is the back. Okay, now remember this 24 inches mark we made. I'm going to grab this end, the place where we made the slit, so the end, and put it on that 24 inches mark. Okay, and put it there, then make a pleat backwards. Then the other side I'm going to do the same thing as well. Now the essence of this is you want to have all this round circle into that 24 inches length. You want to pleat it to be 24 inches. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've made the circle into the 24 inches length. I've pleated it to that 24 inches mark I made. Okay, can you see that? I've pleated it. Can you see it is equal? So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, start from this point and sew all along. Okay, so this is it after I have sewn it. Can you see what it looks like? Can you see that? Look at it. Can you see? So this is the back. So the bonnet is all done. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you totally enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. So let's go ahead and start this bonnet.
Oh.